What it is, one and all. This is the Peace Dealer. Welcome to the full moon. I swear I didn't plan it, but it's 6:44 right now. So that's cool. Um, yeah. Anyway, well, welcome to this full moon ceremony. Uh, yeah. I don't want to really outright troll just to start this off. And this is definitely going to be a pretty quick ceremony. This is a quick sign. But yeah, if you guys want to know why I was late, that new Pusha T disc dropped. And yeah, I'm not going to lie. This is going to be a very interesting summer. Okay, just letting y'all know. For those of you who follow hip hop, if you don't follow hip hop, I don't think I wouldn't follow hip hop right now. But if you do, you already know what it is. I'm not gonna lie, this is how fake I am. This is how like hypocritical I am. Like I was asleep. You guys saw me schedule the ceremony for like 5. The alarm rang. I finished reading. So I was like, let me push it back an hour. And I think up to 20 minutes ago, I was just in bed like, oh, I'm gonna go do this ceremony. And then I got an email that the new Pusha T disc dropped, and immediately I was like, oh shit, damn. I just immediately woke up, and yeah, I was just checking it out. So other than that, uh, this is a magical ascension portal that we are definitely stepping through and whatnot. But before I get into that, spirit's coming for your ego. Chad Taylor, I hate to say it. I don't even want to believe that yet, to be honest, Chad. I feel like it could be over, but I'm still a believer. I'm hopeful. I feel like he has heat himself coming back. The reason why I'm following this hip hop beef that's been brewing since 2014 is because it's every bit and parcel the rawest form of Uranus that was in Aries, the Uranus Pluto square. For those of you who've been following me since 2013, 2012, you know I predicted majority of this hip hop beef. 2014 came, I was like, uh-oh, I have a Facebook post to prove it. I was like, guys, we're about to enter in the craziest hip hop beef we've ever seen. Rappers who you don't even hear about, they're about to start dissing each other, and it's about to go in. Within like 2 weeks, Rick Ross started dissing Baby, all right? And then it wasn't, at least it was less than a month. I posted that Drake and Meek Mill started beefing. So it's like growing. Trust me when I say, and I said last year, 2018 and 2019 is going to be the peak of this hip hop beef where we come to the climax. And I just want you to really keep that in mind, because this is recreating the same kind of tension that happened when we lost Tupac and when we lost Biggie, except it's more intense because Uranus isn't in Aquarius like it was in 96. Now it's in Taurus. And there's so much more at stake. And, you know, this is really the reason why I'm profiling hip hop is because hip hop is the closest thing we have to rebellion as it is used. It's very Uranian in nature. So following it and following where pop culture is going through this is very interesting. But spirit is coming for your egos, man. Spirit is coming for your egos. This is very biased. This is super biased advice because I'm very Taurian. I'm a Gemini, but it's like I'm a Gemini that possessed a Taurus's body. And I'm super stubborn. Like there's one thing that I can't do as a Taurus rising. It's against my religion, and that's admitting that I'm wrong. Once I have to admit that I'm wrong, my Taurus energy is like, no, let's just go into advanced denial because there's no way. And Tauruses, you know, you feel me on this one. Tauruses, you like that too. I know some of you Scorpios and Leos, it's a little bit different for you, but Aries, Taurus, I know you there with me. Like it's not, it's a spiritual thing. It's a very spiritual thing. It's like I can't admit that I'm wrong. It's like all my stubbornness that I've gone through. I'm just not gonna humble myself and throw in the garbage just because spirit wants to act like it knows something. And so, you know, if you're Taurus rising, we're going through our silent treatment with the universe. The universe be sending synchronicities through people like, you know, you're wrong, right? You know, you're wrong, right? And we're just like, nah, like, you have no idea. It is what it is. So I'm not in like advanced denial or anything, but yeah, spirits come for an ego. I'm giving you this unconventional advice because don't stop listening to these people talking about let go of your ego, suspend your ego. Did you notice a lot of water signs are telling you to do that? They're trying to possess you. See, before a water sign can possess you, you have to clock your ego out because that's how you open your crown and then you can be a vessel for spirits. Nah, shout out to my stubborn Aries. Shout out to my stubborn Tauruses. Shout out to my stubborn Geminis. Shoot. Shout out to my stubborn Cancers. Because Cancer is the one water sign that's like, oh, I see where these other water signs go with this. Nah, son. Nah, son. Scorpio is the killer of ego, by the way. And then it gets completely dissolved with Pisces. You see how these water signs are trying to be like, oh, let go of your ego. You see how Virgo and Capricorn are like, oh, let go of your ego. Let go of your ego. You got too much ego. And it's like, excuse me, live a little. Do you have Mars? Do you know the god of war? Excuse me. Yeah, maybe I might be doing super destructive things with my ego, but it's my ego to do super destructive things with. Okay, so I have some homework. Next time you see a Pisces, because it's always gonna be Pisces. Pisces, at least Scorpio's real with it. Scorpio's gonna be like, nigga, kill your ego right now, or I'm gonna kill it. Like Scorpio doesn't play. Pisces is always trying to act like your friend. Pisces is always trying to act like your friend. Like, hey, buddy, what's up? You know you gotta kill your ego, right? But what's up? I love your ego. I love you Pisces think they're so slick. All right. You go to Ralph Smart's post right now, and it's like inspirational post, drop your ego. Inspirational post. Yeah, your dreams can come true, drop your ego. Who do you think you are, Pisces? Nah, son. You're not going to be my friend and know me intimately just so then you can exploit my weaknesses and be like, you know, you could be so open to spirit if you just drop your ego. Nah, son, no one is talking about this because they fell for the trap. It's a genjutsu. Okay? Shout out to my narcissistic, arrogant, vile, reckless, ego-loving motherfuckers who know and see through the bullshit. You got Geminis and Leos acting all sorts of threatened. Okay? They try to hit Leo with that. Leo was just like, I can't turn my ego off. You people are stupid. So you guys said, okay, we can't touch Leo. Let's go to Aries. Let's go to Gemini. Don't let these Pisces play you, son. Don't let these Pisces play you. Because once you drop your ego, then just go to a Virgo. Virgo will be like, wow, what a loser. You have no ego. You believe Virgo? You believe Pisces? Virgo will just be like, how are you going to do anything without an ego? Blah, blah, blah. And then they go to Pisces like, ha, ha, they fell for your trap. Don't fall for the trap. Yeah, you might get everything you want when you drop your ego, but it's a water sign thing. All right? I am slowly going to chip away at this water sign propaganda that is amongst us because it seems that earth and water signs are just in denial that this new age of Aquarius is amongst us. Okay? I have Taurus stubbornness, but I also have Aquarian arrogance, and I think I know everything. So not only am I stubborn like a Taurus, I have the Aquarian know-it-all, and that's how I know I'll never let go of my ego, and I advise you never do that too. Lena Love, thank you so much for the donation. I am not doing super chat today for the ceremonies. I'm just focusing on the ceremonies. But when I do my next video, I will pull your card. So stay tuned. Keep that in mind. But yes, shout out to my Aquarians. Shout out to my air signs that know it all. Every time they say you know it all, Aquarius, look them niggas in the eye and be like, hell yeah, I do. Hell yeah, I do. Be like, don't you wish you could know some? Every time Gemini and Libra, they tell you you know it all, be like, Gemini, be like, I think I know it all. It's not the same, but at least I know how to think I know it all. Okay? Clap back season. Clap back season. Every time they tell air signs that we think we know it all, we roll our eyes and we're like, but we do know! But we do know! Aquarius literally be like, but I do! I've never been wrong! I've never been wrong! I've never been wrong! All right, it is what it is. Fire, I have nothing to tell you. You're just out here burning and brighting and shining. Anyway, welcome to the portal of quantum possibility. Okay. This is definitely going to open up new understanding of how you speak your truth. And a lot of this has to do with 6 months ago. What did you believe about yourself? Because everything you believed about yourself, and I was talking about your vision. What was that vision you had for yourself? What was that vision, that attainable dream that you've seen yourself in? Those of you who have been keeping that vision straight, you're stepping into it, the reality of it, and you're going to be building that over the next 6 months. But you're not going to manifest it 6 months from now. You're going to manifest it now and work with it over the next 6 months. Okay. So, Susie, I feel you. I feel you, Susie. But water signs are a necessary part of this existence, because if you don't have water signs, then you can't get nourished, because you don't have water to clean you and to restore you and all that other good stuff. I saw a meme today, yesterday. I'm so Gemini. All I do is reference memes. Like, that's how you know I'm not a Virgo. I've never once referenced a professional journal or some kind of like secondary academic source. It's always like memes, animes. Did you know all I reference are memes, animes, maybe Wikipedia? Like, I am a true Gemini. You guys are so welcome. But yes, I saw this one Instagram video that was talking about there's the juice and there's the sauce. Like, you have the juice. The juice is some, I'm paraphrasing, that's not how I said it. The juice is some that, you know, stays, right? The juice is some that it gets that kick. It's nice. But the sauce is what stays. The sauce is thick. It's what you go have. Like, you can have dope ass Kool-Aid or orange juice, but the barbecue sauce is what's gonna last. And you know, the juice is Cancer. Having the juice is Cancer energy. It's influence. It's psychic power. Having the sauce is Scorpio. That's the fixed version, right? The ragu no prego, like Chad said, and like Miss Kiki said, memes are life. Memes are the future. Memes are actually the way these quantum space lords are communicating and programming the new generation of consciousness. It's as if our collective unconscious mind has manifested itself in form of memes in order to try and awaken mankind, which is more crazy than how it sounded as I said it out my mouth. But for those of you following me, I'm just going to progressively get more and more crazy, because Uranus is going to get closer to my sun and Neptune's only going to square my sun. So the way that works for Gemini and Sagittarius, since Neptune is squaring our sun, all Pisces are just like in this fantasy land, and then it's squaring Sagittarius and Gemini. So Gemini is like half here in this real world, and then they're half in this like delusional fantasy world in their heads. Although for Sagittarius, it's not in their head. It's like for real in real life. And I can only imagine what that looks like. But yes, let us now start to focus. Dara said, I would love to party with you. For those of you who would like to party, I have my spirit astral self available 24/7. I am now opening up with this portal permission for any of you who would like to call on my energy. All you have to do is just call on Michael or the peace dealer, and my spirit self will visit you. You can summon and evoke my energy. Now that Saturn is in Capricorn, it's stable. If you did this before, my energy wasn't stable, and evoking it and summoning my energy would literally just cause chaos. But now, and people have experienced this too, but now it's stable. The cool thing about mutable signs is you can summon their energy. You can summon someone with Virgo energies, Pisces energies, Sagittarius, because mutable signs are status effects. Let's say in like a video game, if you're going to do an attack that hurts somebody, that's a cardinal move. If you're going to do defense, that's a fixed move. If you're going to do a status effect, like I want a tornado, that's a mutable sign. So you can call on my energy. Calling on my energy and summoning my energy will raise the vibration. It could add some fun. For those of you who want to astral project, you could astral project and summon my energy, and I'll instantly come and party with you. I know Kage Bunshin no Jutsu, so I have shadow clones. In case you're wondering if multiple people summon, I'll probably bring you to the party in the astral. Okay, so summon my energy all you want. It is what it is. I'm out here. Okay. Regardless, though, let us now breathe into our diaphragm. This is very, very, very simple. This is too easy. This is very simple. All we have to do, okay? Kara Crump asked, what about demons with astral projection? Well, one thing you want to know is that demons are not bad. And that's why it's hard to talk about Scorpio and call them demon gods. Demons are like angels. You can have evil angels, fallen angels. You can have pure, holy, good demons. Demons, the whole term of demons was the Hebrew response to take all the original pagan gods and demonize them as bad entities, when there's actually nothing wrong with it. What they call demons were actually the original gods. So you're talking more about evil spirits, and evil spirits don't hurt you if when you astral project, you call upon your spirit guides. If when you astral project, you call upon, protection. It's a really great question you asked. The reason why I had to say that about demons is some of you are being approached by demons and angels. And because you have been taught to believe that they're evil, you're not necessarily connecting with them. Now, there are evil spirits, and this is why you need to have discernment. There are beings who masquerade as angels. There are beings who masquerade as benevolent spirits, and you have to have wisdom to know whether they're good or not. This is why you're not supposed to you're traditionally not supposed to enter the occult. You're not supposed to dabble in ghosts. You're not supposed to dabble in that stuff, because it's high priests. It's people who are ordained in this path who they sacrifice while you guys were playing in school, while you guys were playing, going to the club or figuring out your life. They weren't allowed to have a social life. They had to study at the temple. They had to, like real priests, they had to really learn a lot of this sanctity of vibration so that when they deal with spirits, they know how to sense it. All right. There's very few light workers and practitioners out here who have that kind of background. That's why a lot of people, when they read, they open up portals for entities to attach to others, and they don't know. That's why people experience psychics, they ground and they heal with every reading that they do. All right. Those of you who've been initiated to this path, that's why you're going through very incredible ego death to make up for the years you may have had or not had of going through a lot of this purity. So keep that around and in mind. And this full moon ceremony is super simple. We're not going to really even be here too long, because everything's done for us. This is not only a full moon, but it's squaring Neptune, guys. All you have to do is just keep in your mind's eye the vision. Visualization is going to activate the Sagittarius energy, and everything you visualize, you want to speak into your existence. That's it. So what we're going to do is we're going to exponentially raise and combine our energy. So after we leave this, you're going to have this super energy with you because we're going to share it with each other, if that makes sense. We're going to tap into our energy. We're going to visualize with our breath. And then after we exponentially raise it, we're going to carry that vibration with us. So even if you're not watching live, this will work. But all you have to do is this, like, before, when we were in Taurus season and Aries season, we had to do a little bit more work, but the mutable energy is here for us. Like, it's that easy. Cardinal signs, you do too much. You don't really appreciate the mutability of signs because you know how powerful you are and you think you have to do too much, but mutable signs teach you don't have to do anything. That's why Taurus is fixed. It stops and smells the roses, because it's able to experience the magic that's all around it. You don't have to look for magic. You don't have to do anything to evoke magic because everything is magic. Magic is everything, is a part of everything. The fact that you breathe, the fact that you have neurons that help you feel, miracles are mundane. So it's about being more aware. That's why magic is about perception. Magic isn't something you do. Magic isn't something you have. Magic is what you be. Magic is how you perceive what is. So keep that in mind. You want to open your heart to allow magic. And now here's the last step. All you have to do is visualize your vision that you want to step into. Visualize the reality you want to step into and just speak it out. Speak that truth. I am this. This is what I'm seeing. It's that simple. Now, here's the difference, though. This is squaring Neptune. So as you see the vision, Neptune's going to literally go far left. All right, before I answer this, because this is relevant, Susie Segura asked, Mike, who's the most powerful mutable sign? So I have to go into all the 12 signs. First of all, the most powerful cardinal sign is Capricorn. Capricorn is the most powerful. This is omnipotence, right? It's the final mutable. Okay, it's the final cardinal. And then Libra is the next most powerful, then Cancer, then Aries. Then when we get to fixed signs, we have Aquarius, that's the strongest fixed sign, and then Scorpio, and then Leo, and then Taurus. However, when we talk about Aquarius and Scorpio, Aquarius and Scorpio are different in strength depending on what dimension you are. So if you're in space, Aquarius, but if you're here, in a lot of ways, Scorpio is sometimes stronger than Aquarius. And that's why their soulmate connection is very intense. But when it comes to mutable signs, right? Mutable signs aren't powerful. Like is air is powerful to a degree. Mutable signs aren't powerful. Mutable signs aren't strong. They're magical. So when you're going to go over who's the highest, you have to go over magical potentiality. And because they're mutable and they're ever-changing states, fixed signs are like their power level is just going to be at a fixed level. Cardinal signs are going to progressively go farther and more powerful. Right? Like a cardinal sign will have a huge like power record, but mutable signs are ever fluctuating. So they constantly switch from strong to weak, strong to weak. So the most magical mutable signs are both Sagittarius and Pisces. Pisces is the most magical mutable sign, but Pisces is not fixed and it constantly switches. So when Pisces is not the most magical, it's Sagittarius, and then it's Pisces again, and then it's Sagittarius, and then it's Pisces. Virgo and Gemini, they're not necessarily limited, but they're based on the material realm. And so because we're based on the material realm and we're finite, we purposefully bring limits to our expression to ground limitlessness and be like, this is this is that. So that kind of makes we sacrifice greater magic potential just for preciseness, which works because it's more long and short term. So keep that in mind. Because Neptune is in Pisces, don't make your vision a basic ass vision, my friends. Like, go left field. Be as delusional as you want. Do you think Beyonce is your bae? Do you think Brad Pitt is your secret husband? Visualize that mofo. That's what I'm saying. Pisces does not give it. There's no Virgo energy. There's no Virgo energy. If there was Virgo energy, then I'd be like, okay, you can think Brad Pitt is your husband, but you need to have like a real counterpart, like maybe a plush bear that you symbolize as Brad Pitt, right? Something real. You don't have to be real here. You can be as fish-tarded as you want, and it's encouraged. Pisces wants to simulate illusions for you, so you just harness the right feeling. If Brad Pitt being your husband makes you feel the most divine bliss thing ever, then you need to really believe that you have a secret relationship with Brad Pitt. Okay, if you feel like your vision entails being like the greatest being ever and you're untouchable, but you know you've never been to the gym and you can't even bench press like 90 pounds, then you better believe you're like the most powerful being in existence and no one's touching you. Sure, when you go to Virgo season, you will be humbled, and that's just life. But it doesn't matter. This is all about fully engaging your imagination. And when you fully engage your imagination, you activate high magic potential and high magic power. This is about engaging your right brain. This is not about falling into logic traps. Because some of you do this and you forget it's totally healthy and it's totally normal to have an overactive imagination. It's totally normal to be creative in this sense. Some of you have very creative personalities and you may take it a little bit overboard. And you may let people who aren't as creative as you make you feel like you're being delusional when you're just bored, if anything. So yeah, I seriously mean it when I say it you really kind of want to be fish-tarded here. Oh goodness, hold on. Oh no. Oh, never mind. So I really mean it when I say you want to be fish-tarded. Like the dream killers are out here. We're dealing with the spirit police. Many of you magis are getting spirit policed, where every time you evoke your magic ability, there's some kind of negative thought, there's some kind of physical impetus that makes you feel less cool, that makes you feel wrong. You're not wrong. You're being original. You're being you. And let me tell you right now, there's certain facets of what you're doing that are not traditional, and they're not how things are usually supposed to be, because you're doing something new. And so this is psychological manipulation being detected at a vibrational level, down to the point where some of you experience this. Let me give you a real practical example. Some of you finally start to stop feeling a certain way about someone, and then they call you. You start to connect with someone else, and then someone else you were doing business with calls you back to manipulate you back and string you along. Energetic vampires are getting awakenings too, and you have to be more decisive with how you do this. So let us now breathe down to our diaphragm. Start feeling all the stress drain to the earth. This is the magical ascension portal, where I am just a messenger here to tell you these mythical beings, this magical understanding of reality is real. And we're stepping into a greater 6-year journey of understanding how we play into this. If you're waiting for mythical dragons to show up, then you have to at least read between the lines when I speak of vibrations and frequencies that they manifest as, okay? And you guys are getting synchronicities. You guys are opening up telepathic contact. Some of you are opening up telepathic contact, and portions of your soul are blocking it because your sovereignty may be being disrespected. So if you feel that, don't try and fight the blocking. Like, some of you are kind of protecting yourself from attack from other people telepathically or vibrationally. So drain this energy down to the earth. I want you to hold in your mind's eye your vision. So breathe it down to your diaphragm. What is your ultimate vision? What is your ultimate wish? What is it that you are wanting to manifest, and not manifest, but really step into? I'm presenting this as a reality you're going to literally step into with every fiber of your being, because you're breathing it in and you're breathing out gratitude. In order to activate this, you need belief. It is belief, and it is knowing without a shadow of a doubt that you will manifest this, that will activate the energy. And this is the adventure you're going to go on. The universe will, without a shadow of a doubt, present stimuli that will trip you up just to test your faith. For those of you who know you're meant to be with somebody, and you have signs and you have confirmed it, you're going to do this, and that person will get with somebody else, only for the universe to test whether you know for sure that you believe what you have been given as a sign, what you know to be true. Now, that's not going to happen to you for real, but this is just an extreme example of how this could happen. You could think, you could get a dream, you could vision your dream job, and then you go for it and you don't get the interview. Is it over, or are you going to keep believing? Because these are the minor tests that will happen, okay? So make sure you know whatever you're doing with this, there's over 390 people watching. And so this means we're all exponentially putting in and also manifesting this with each other. We're co-creating very powerfully. This is the future right here. So as you breathe it in, really holding your mind's eye, how does it feel? Feel yourself. How do you feel in this reality? What do you see? Who are you with? Venus is in Cancer, so this is going to really entail a lot of soulmate romance and reunion, and it's okay, all right? But trust me, Neptune is involved. Some of you have that fantasy crush, okay? I just laugh. Some of you have that fantasy crush. Spirit is saying, if Black Widow or if Captain America is your bae, right? If Iron Man is your bae, if Urameshi from Yu Yu Hakusho is your bae, you can manifest them in real life. Trust me. The universe is like, try me. Try me. I just had a South Node in Aquarius transit. Try me. There's nothing I can't manifest for you. If you feel like Superman is your bae, it doesn't have to be completely unrealistic, but the whole point is to just push it there, just so the universe can show you it's not playing around, okay? Like, this is really meant to really, like, the only reason why I'm saying you want to go fantasy is, what do you feel? Your body starts to light up instantly because Neptune wants to set the imagination. Some of you are too preoccupied about, how is this going to be real? How is this going to be real? When that's the very thing you have to let go. That's the one thing you have to let go. Sometimes Virgo isn't trying to let Sagittarius go on that adventure. Sagittarius wants to take you on that adventure. When you co-create with the universe, you're co-creating with an omniscient being who already knows how you're going to manifest what you're going to manifest. But in order for it to be an adventure for you, there has to be mystery. There has to be wonder. You have to learn things along the way. Spirit is saying some of you want to know every step. The Spirit is trying to lead you on a mystical adventure where you have conflict, where you don't know how certain things are going to play out. But then you're like, what's going to happen this step? What's going to happen this step? You know, some of you people who play video games and then you just you read all the walkthroughs before you even finish the level so you get everything right, But then you live real life and some of you are just like, we'll see what happens today. Or some of you are like, guys, what's going to happen? What's going to happen here? And now your spirit guides have to lie to you because they want to restore wonder and mystery into your life. Neptune in Pisces is going to put an illusion in the fog in front of your face so that when it clears the fog, you remember that it's there. Neptune is so elusive. When you keep trying to figure out the mystery, Neptune's like, okay, no, I'm going away. Just like a Pisces. But then when you let it go and you mind your business, synchronicity, and it's got you again. So for those of you who feel like you're getting led on, you are getting led on. Allow yourself, surrender to it. Go on this adventure, okay? Now I'm being super hypocritical here because I'm stubborn ass Taurus rising, all right? So I'm doing all these same mistakes too, but it's different with me, okay? It's different with Taurus risings. Spirit knows better than to troll me, so I'm gonna be stubborn. Okay, but other than that, you know what I mean? Really imagine this. Really stimulate your imagination. Don't worry about how practical it has to be because this is all about feeling it. We have a grand water trine. It's all about feeling it and it's completely surrendering to how it's going to be done. There's nothing you have to do but just envision it. So if you're doing this ceremony because you want to manipulate reality, then remember, every time you try and manipulate reality, every time you try and manipulate the universe and do a magic spell to make something come, you have to remember you're a manipulator, okay? You co-create with the universe. You manifest with the universe. You don't like being manipulated. So if somebody were to try and manipulate you to get what they want, that's what you try and do when you try and control situations. In order to really help you understand this, you know what I'm saying? Release the control to the true God, which is the universe. Because when you co-create, imagine the universe as an actual person, as a cosmic person that wants to create with you because you're using its space. So don't manipulate this person. See it as a best friend. Be like, hey, universe, I want to do A, B, C, and D, and then pitch ideas back and forth. And be patient. Sometimes it's gradual. Sometimes we forget because we're stressed and we worry, but you must remember it like this. Because some of you guys start to really mess up and sabotage manifestations. And the universe is a cool cat. It's going to wait till you cool down and remember who you are, and then it'll work with you. So you co-create. You don't manipulate. You don't do magic. Like when you envision this, you're not doing this breathing exercise because it's like, okay, this is going to change my situation. That's not what it's about. It's about envisioning it and releasing it to the universe, and then meeting the universe halfway with what your vibration emits. This is how you take action on your part, and you shift into the frequency with every action to meet it halfway, and be okay if it doesn't come out exactly the way you envision. You're not envisioning that Buzz Lightyear is your bae because you're going to see Buzz Lightyear, but you will see the universe give you synchronicities and see what you're trading off, okay? So keep that in mind. This whole meditation is perceptual. It's meant to switch your mind so that you step into this. So allow the earth energy. Let's now call up the earth to come up your feet. Feel the energy of the earth coming up your legs, up your body, and coming up to your crown. Okay. Once again, now that we've grounded with earth, I want you to feel and breathe in your vision and breathe out gratitude and feel it. What do you feel? You should, if it works right, you should feel happy, really finally achieving this. It could also be your current life. So this doesn't have to be anything you don't already have. You can just breathe in satisfaction because you're grateful for what you have, and breathe out gratitude. Okay. It's good if you feel sleepy. That's your chakra activating. So now that the earth has nourished you, I want you to now activate the air element and beam white light down to your crown, okay, and coming through your legs and grounding on the earth. The white light is the shared energy of the live chat. We are now connecting with the live chat. Now that we are connected with earth and air, whatever you heal yourself with, we'll share with the rest of us. So let's activate water and put our hands on our hearts and feel healing energy as you breathe in this intention and breathe out gratitude to your diaphragm. Feel this healing energy nourishing your body and clearing away all negativity. One thing you'll notice as you do this breathing exercise is as you begin to gain belief, your doubt is going to surface. The shining light of belief is going to shine under the unconscious darkness of your doubt. And things will surface up like, you can't manifest that. What's wrong with you? You're a loser. You can't do that. You just want to believe through it. Okay. Okay. Just be like, you were lame to your doubt. Just be like, I don't care. I don't care. You can bring up my past. This is a powerful ritual. All you have to do is believe. Neptune's going to do the rest for you. This is sponsored by Neptune. Like it wants to manifest things. And Water Clan is gang for real. Thank you, Water Clan. I know I was talking mad smack on you, but this healing is very powerful. Thank you. Okay. And now finally, fire. I want you to envision a fire burning over your energy body and just burning away all impurities and charging your energy. Picture yourself burning in an ever bright, everlasting, burning spiritual fire. Okay, so now what we're going to do is now that we've hijacked and connected to the elements, our energy is connected. So your manifestations and intent are exponentially charged. For those of you with Aquarius energy, you know what I mean, because there are multiple people watching this. So all of our intents are putting into this manifestation. Because this is Gemini Sagittarius, you're going to notice an instant fast manifestation of your intent. And I swear I just pulled this. The Page of Swords and the Tower. Anyone who's been watching you is going to be outed too. But this is going to rapidly manifest. I'm not making this up. Okay, I deadass just switched this. In fact, the star was behind this. So it's the Tower star. It's the instant manifestation of your wildest dreams. So the universe is like, try me. Money back guarantee. Try me. What is the wildest dream you had? What is it that you feel is an extra miracle? Let's do it. Believe it. Okay. We have hijacked in. What we're going to do is we're going to shift timelines here. There is a parallel reality of every part of you right now. Okay? The future are like different strains of sand that have different potentialities and possibilities grifting through the air. And there is a parallel reality of you that is a scumbag. There's a parallel reality of you that is a multimillionaire. That is a parallel reality of you that is super peaceful. You are all of these things now, except the scumbag. You're not a scumbag. But we are going to now tune our frequency in to the parallel reality that has what we're stepping into. It's a frequency you have to shift into, okay? So I want you to now I want you to now really focus once again and breathe in this reality. I want you to in your mind's eye envision and see the version of you who is embodying this individual that you want to step into. We're about to quantum leap. The only thing that I'm really pissed off about is that this is so simple. A lot of you are not going to realize we're quantum leaping unless you have Virgo energy, Pisces energy, or Sagittarius. Then you're seeing what we're doing right now. But this is so simple. Not many of you may feel how profound we're. And Neptune makes this so easy that we could just talk about it. But we're shifting right now. So anyway, see this future reality, right? Now I want you to see this future reality and this parallel reality of your greatest self charging up its energy. And you're going to have soul resonance with it. And it's pointing its energy to your heart and it's beaming the energy to your heart. So take it in. It's pouring its reality into this one. So I want you to take it in, breathe it in your body and resonate with this being as it gives you its essence. Or whatever represents you tuning into this frequency, you can do that as well. And feel your body just being soaked in with this energy until it's fully charged. Ding! All right, Cho. We now activate the Antares and Aldebaran portal now. Kyotse no Jutsu. And yes, y'all. Now all we have to do is release it. This is a full moon. Now release it into your reality. Release it into the central sun. Just give it all away and just release it all into your reality. And now let the universe co-create everything else that doesn't have to do directly with you. That simple. Now, all you have to do, your homework now is to maintain this breathing state and to constantly see this vision. Don't worry about how it's going to manifest, but now constantly see the vision, constantly speak it into reality. As you step over the next 2 weeks into the new moon, constantly connect with people who will now be showing up as a part of this manifestation, okay? And now that you have this energy, make music, create, do photo shoots, take pictures. Sagittarius is the creation energy. So write down, write poetry, activate your heart to take your vision and make a song and sing that song over and over. Some of you can make an album. The more you put in and create with this vibration, the better you'll manifest. So start to create this new world. But the best way to do this is to make very deep music that's authentic to you, or just listen to music. So while you're thinking about this, the rest that you want to do for the rest of this full moon is dance. So dance and party. Sagittarius has a lot to do with dancing because dancing is very spiritual and you can communicate and pray through moving your body a certain way. Okay. Yeah, make sure you do pray though. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys already know what it is. I think this is one of the more magical ceremonies we've done. And don't be misled by how quick and easy it is. That's why people sleep on mutable signs. Mutable signs, our magic is so easy. A Pisces can just be somewhere and everything magically changes, but no one sees how they magically changed everything. And now you think the Pisces is just lazy. A Sagittarius can like suck up your dark energy and you won't know because it's so simple. A Gemini can change a whole situation with a word. And you guys think we don't do anything because we're not cardinal signs and our actions don't have impact, but they have magical effect. So y'all stay blessed. And until next week, peace.